Hello, it's Dr. Blanchard coming to you with the parent tip of the week. So, today our topic is help. My children won't stop fighting. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, the first thing that I want you to know is although it can be overwhelming to have your children fighting, it is important for their development. And this is why. Children can develop essential skills through play and interacting with their siblings. Some of the skills that they learn through interacting with their siblings is perspective taking. So they learn how to take on someone else's perspective, which is the same thing as empathy. They also learn to understand their own emotions through their interactions with their siblings. They learn how to problem solve and they learn how to negotiate. And so, although this fighting with their sibling can be overwhelming, it is also developmentally appropriate. And the reason behind it is to teach them all of the things that I just named a few minutes ago. And so these skills that they learn from interacting with their siblings get generalized to other relationships, including friendships. And so that's what they're trying to learn. How do I negotiate? How do I develop a strong relationship? How do I problem solve? How do I move beyond things? And so even though it's annoying that they're arguing, they're fighting, these are the skills that they're trying to learn. So how you guide them means everything. And so why do children fight, right? We like what why are they fighting? Well, they fight because they're maybe in competition with each other. They fight because of envy or they may be jealous of one another. Maybe someone is better at something than the other person and that creates a fight. They fight because they have differences in personality or they fight because they have emotional explosions or expressions of their emotions. They have disagreements over possessions, or it may be like a lack of boundaries. So these are all reasons why siblings fight. So they're not just fighting for the sake of fighting. There is something that is occurring to help them to fight. I was talking to, a client and she said, my sister doesn't like me. And I said, oh, well, why do you think she doesn't like you? And she said, oh, because she doesn't want me to be in her stuff, or she gets upset about me being in her stuff. I said, so is it really that your sister doesn't like you, or is it that she gets upset with you getting in her stuff? Well, I think it's that she gets upset with me getting in her stuff. So it's not that she doesn't like you. She's creating a boundary and she wants you to respect it. And so these are the kinds of conversations that we need to have with our children to help them to understand that some of their choices create these disagreements. And so, how do parents address it? So, one, you want to stay calm and neutral as possible. Don't take sides. It's never helpful. Stay in the middle and try to help them to find a balanced solution. You want to help your children to learn to regulate their negative emotions during the conflict. So you can tell them, take some deep breaths, or you can tell them, let's take a time out, for a second, collect yourself, and we can come back and talk about it again. You want to teach them social skills that promote collaboration. How do we work together? How do we find the best solution for everybody that's involved? You want to avoid, parents, listen, I'm going to say it again. You want to avoid solving the problems for them, because if you do that, they won't learn how to solve problems. So they'll always come back to you to solve it. You want to facilitate it, you want to guide them, you want to help them, but you want to get out of the habit of trying to solve it. You want to praise them when they are able to solve problems correctly. And you want to model healthy ways to resolve conflict. So thank you for tuning in again. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to like and to subscribe, and please share. Don't forget to send in your questions. This is free expert experience for any problems that you're having. And if I'm able to lend my expert experience, I will. Bye-bye.